Okay? I'm really excited about what we've been doing at the county, and some of the things that are going to happen once we get to the election at the state level, and the opportunity to work together, county and our cities and the state, to really generate and create a strong economy and grow it. And really what this has been all about, in fact, since I've been elected in 2004, what this has been about is going and getting the messages from folks. I'm trying to keep up with them. We're live, and you can actually contact us live by going to the website and texting in questions. And I really want people to text in, but we get a lot of questions. Mark, what's your plan for growing the economy? Well, I'll tell you, our strategy for growing the economy is focusing on economic development, and economic development through what we're seeing at the University of South Florida, what we're seeing at Moffitt Cancer, what we're seeing at the VA hospital, all the work that's going on in the life sciences and healthcare industry. I happen to be traveling around the county yesterday. Started out in Plant City, beautiful Plant City, eating breakfast at Fred's. If you haven't had a chance to have probably one of the best breakfasts in Hillsborough County, I would suggest that you go straight to Plant City, and right off of Alexander Road or Martin Luther King Drive is one of the best restaurants. It's owned by Fred Johnson, and there's a group, the Round Table, that meets there every morning, and they've got breakfast. And I would encourage you to go there and have breakfast. You can't bring your Buddy Brew coffee. If you want to, I often have to come here and get my Buddy Brew, then go to Fred's. But when they sit down, they have a roundtable discussion on politics as well. And the discussion yesterday was about what's it going to take to protect the quality of life that we have throughout our county, a comfortable quality of life. In Plant City, it's very relaxed. It's a small town feel. It's a small town feel, though, with a high-tech focus. They've got the CSX train that goes through their area. They've got a lot of manufacturing that's going on. They've got a great mayor, Dan Ralston, who's the mayor of Plant City. The former mayor, Rick Lott, and I work together a lot on transportation issues and economic development issues. And they all recognize what we know. Government is not going to create a job. But what government can do is build a foundation so that private industry can thrive. And one of the other things that I've really been impressed with in Plant City is their city manager. They got a new city manager. He's young, dynamic, and he, working along with their city council and the mayor, have been doing a lot of things to streamline the permitting process, to make it easier. When you come to the city and you say, hey, we're having challenges, you can go right through and get some of the best service, I think, in the state of Florida. And at the county, we've got a lot to learn from what they're doing at Plant City. So we'll be meeting with the mayor, Mayor Ralston, and their city council, and talking to them about how we can streamline our operations, the same as what we're trying to do with the city of Tampa. Mayor Iorio has been working with our city council and with the county commission to try to find a way to streamline processes. We're looking at consolidation of services, perhaps the parks department, which would be a great place to start. We're looking at purchasing. We're looking at fleet management. We're looking at personnel. Those are areas where the city and the county can work together, consolidate our functions and operations so that we can spend less money on government. And when people have problems and issues and they need to come in and say, hey, I'm looking for a permit, and I've got operations in the county, maybe they've got a small operation in the city, they ought to be able to go to one spot and get that one-stop service. And it ought to be fast. And the one thing that we're going to be demanding of all who work at the government is that when they get that call from a customer who's saying, I'm looking for help with my permitting process, I'm looking for help, I want to start a business, I have some issues with my water service, whatever it might be, we're there to respond instantaneously, give them the service they need, make them feel welcome, and know that we're serving them, they're not serving us. So I like what I've seen in Plant City. I like what I'm seeing in the city of Tampa. Working with the county, we have only we've got a lot of improvements and a lot of opportunities, and I think we're going to do it. But again, last night I closed two different places. Really interesting. I went to Plant High School, where I met a lot of teachers and young people and parents who are all very excited about their kids and going to high school and the opportunities and where they might be going to college when they graduate. But one collective theme that I heard from parents and students alike as I was talking to them throughout the halls was, what type of jobs are we going to have here in Hillsborough County and in the state so that when they graduate they can stay here? We don't want them to have to leave and go to another city because we don't have the quality jobs here. And I'll tell you, the best employers the businesses and companies that are creating the jobs today. I don't have my Fast Company magazine with me, but I would encourage you to go out and get a copy of Fast Company, the September edition. It's got a picture of the CEO of Nike, and they call him one of the most brilliant, innovative CEOs in America. But those companies, those brilliant companies, they are looking for places to locate where they know the quality of life is high, where you can, where you've got great schools, K through 12, where you've got great infrastructure and roads, so that you can move fast. You can move goods and people from market to the customer instantaneously. They're looking for the infrastructure that's in place so that they can make money, and we ought to be encouraging that and creating that right here. The Tampa Bay area is a beautiful area. I grew up there. I was born in MacDill Air Force Base. Went to local schools. Went to Florida State as an undergrad, and the University of South Florida for my master's degree. Went into the United States Navy. Had a chance to travel all over the world and had a chance to live in many different places. Could have chosen any place to relocate. Decided to come back to Tampa because this is where I wanted to raise a family. This is where I wanted to live. But I also want to see it do better. And I'm very concerned that if we don't focus on trying to create those jobs, working with private industry in a partnership, it's not us versus them. I really try to avoid all the garbage mail that's coming. I had one lady who texted me that she had 27 pieces of mail. I don't know who's reading all that, but if you weed through it, I do think sometimes that there are some themes which are important. For me, the theme is that we've got to find a way to attract people. We've got to find a way to lift people up. We've got to find a way to have a good, positive message. You don't always read that in the mail, but we want people to want to live here, and I want people to want to stay here and create jobs here, and that's going to require focus. So for the next 4 years, I'm going to ask you to come to Buddy Brew Coffee. You can get, how much are these mugs?
$15.
15. Now they have. Is this the only mug you're selling, Dave?
No, we also have a regular diner mug.
Okay, I'm talking
for $9.
They got the $9 mug. Look at this, all these different mugs. They got the $9 mug, and you've got the $15 mug. And Dave and Susan Ward will greet you with some of the freshest coffee you can find. We're going to be here every Friday for the next 4 years with wonderful people. I've got a lady here I'll be talking to who's real concerned about these Wednesdays, these half Wednesdays they're doing in the public school system. We're going to sit down. We're going to talk about that. We've got other people here talking about issues of concern, cell towers, whatever it might be. If you want to find me on Friday mornings, I'll be here. You come here. We'll drink coffee and we'll solve the world's problems. We'll have a great time. And you know what? Hillsborough County is a great place. This has been it's been a fun election. We're going to move into the fall here real soon with the fall election, and then go on and continue to serve our community. Thank you very much. God bless and take care.